I made a spatchcock chicken for the very first time yesterday, and it was so juicy and so flavorful. I'm going to show you how I did it step by step. I started with a thoroughly washed whole chicken, which I then dried with paper towels, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to brine it the same way that I do my turkeys. So I have to make sure that it is super dry so that when I add the brine, I'll have the best results. Okay, the thing with the spatchcock is that you have to cut out the spine of the chicken. And I want to tell you, it is not easy. And I sharpened my scissors twice. So just know it ain't easy, okay? So then I put together 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, some parsley, some rosemary, thyme, onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. And I stirred all that together because this is what I'm going to add to my chicken as a brine. So I added the mixture to the inside of the chicken, and I made sure to press it in so that I could get as much to stick to the chicken flesh as I could. And then I flipped it over and also did it on the back side of the chicken. Now this is going to stay in the refrigerator uncovered overnight. It's not like a 30-minute marinade. So I make sure I get it all over the chicken legs, thighs, under the skin, wings, and just rub it all in. Into the fridge it goes. Now here I'm making a compound butter with all of the same spices that I used before, except the salt. There's enough salt on here and we're not going to wash it off, so don't worry about adding salt. Now that I'm ready to cook the chicken, I put together a little medley of potatoes and onions. You can also add carrots here or celery if you prefer. Just make up whatever you want. And I'm adding salt and pepper to that, and then I'll put a little thyme on top of it. So now that I've taken the chicken out, I need to dry it again. If you want crispy skin, you got to make sure that your chicken is dry. So I used that butter compound on the inside of the chicken, and then I'm going to lay it over those veggies that I prepared with the breast side up. And then I'm going to just do the same thing on that side, making sure I've covered the entire chicken with that butter compound. Then I added a little more thyme here, just to make sure it's going to be flavorful. And then it went in the oven at 375 for an hour and a half and came out like this. Ooh, wait. Look at all that flavor, all those herbs. The juice from the chicken was just delicious. I cut it open and it was so juicy. I served it with some macaroni, some smothered green beans, took some of those potatoes out. This is definitely a 10 out of 10. I would do it again.